He's the man who tells it as it is. No bull you will hear come from his lips. He's the man with baseball cap and specs. He don't give a who upsets next. Who's that? S.O.A. blows off.
Hey kids, as promised, this is the event of the century. The Sob event of all time. Sob has a test drive in a Mustang Mach-E GT car. This is the time that Sob, when he normally blows off, actually eats humble pie. Yummy yum. Okay then guys, let's get on with the show. Okay then, let's get on with this show. So it all started one Friday morning in June when I went and met Jack at the Eastleigh branch of Hendy Ford near Southampton. So let's get on with it. Take it away, Jack.
You go.
Hi kids, Sob here, just to say that I'm going for a test drive today on a Mach-E. Yes, I know, I said some bad things about it before, but
This looks like a bag of pieces with malt on top. It looks terrible.
I've done my homework and I'm really impressed. So today I'm going for a test drive at Ford here in Eastleigh, and I'm with Jack here and I'm going to introduce you. Hello Jack.
Morning, Chris. I'm from Hendy Ford. Nice to meet you. Around at the Mustang Mach-E from the outside and go through a few key points. So starting here at the front of the car, we'll start with the Ford Mustang here at the front on the grille. Styling is high on the agenda with this car, so there's some lovely contours and lines will give the car an awful lot of presence. This one finished in faded blue is our demonstrator here at Hendy Ford in Eastleigh. This is the car we're going to be heading out in now for a drive, and we'll get in now and go through some controls.
Jack, I noticed there's no door handle, mate. How did you get in the thing?
That's right, Chris. So upon opening the car, the wing mirrors extend, and that shows the car's unlocked. It's good there. It's straightforward. We'll press the button of the door, and that gets into the car. Now, the Mustang Mach-E can also be accessed via a code. We'd like to come in and have a look at the code on the door. This is a key code. Each Mach-E has its individual code, and that allows access to the vehicle too.
That's interesting. Is it possible to change the code to your own code, or
They're a set code, and they come with a key card as well.
okay? And do you need to have your key out, or could you just keep it in your pocket?
The key can remain in your pocket. The car's keyless entry and keyless start, although it has a proximity sensor. So with the key over 1.5 meters away from the car, the button and access to the vehicle won't work.
Wow, that's amazing. So it's electric. So where's the battery in the car, please?
The battery, so that is kept on the, it's part of the main floor plan. So with this all-wheel drive model, there's a motor both front and back. That will depend on the specification choice made when ordering the car. But yes, the battery pack is on the floor plan, as with most.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as a family man, we've got 2 kids and we need quite a bit of boot space. What's the boot space like on this car?
I'll tell you what, Chris, we'll have a look now at the boot, and we'll take a look at the back as well.
Thank you. I love the cluster of the lights as well.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Yeah. So that is
His foot.
yeah,
It's foot.
That's the salesman's worst nightmare when it doesn't work. But yeah, there is a sensor underneath the bumper of the car with a motion.
Is that the rear camera as well?
Discreetly kept there. Yeah. So these are sensors front and back, and cameras all round.
All round?
Front and back, and a 360 view from above. Yeah, it uses 4 cameras.
Is that standard or only on this model?
Standard.
Standard?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a real priority on the agenda for this one. It's high equipment level.
Is this shark fin at the top? Is that like the aerial?
Exactly that. Yeah. So it makes for a cleaner look.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Lovely lines on our end.
Yeah.
I love the wheels as well. Is there different options in the trims for the wheels as well?
There are indeed, yeah. So when we look at the specification options for Mustang Mach-E, it devotes itself mainly to the look and appearance of the car more than the equipment that it has. So of course there are some trim levels that have more specification than others in minor ways, but this is a car that comes pretty much fully loaded in terms of equipment, and there's a wide range of colours to choose from, and that as well with the way of wheels.
Continue with the pony in the centre here.
So keeping some fun and some Mustang theatre within it.
How big are them?
So entrance to the car is the same here on this side, so you've got a button next door, which
Oh, even on the back.
that's it, yeah.
Right.
Gains access to the car, and yeah, we'll jump in and go through some controls.
Okay, great.
I'm going to drive first. Yeah. Is using the roundel in the centre, which again makes for lots more space in the centre of the cabin.
Yeah, not having it yet.
And the parking brake is electric, but that will release for you as you go.
It does it automatically.
That's right.
So there's no way you can do what I do sometimes
Well-
and try and drive off them.
Yeah, it will release and it will come back on for you as well.
So what pedals have you got then?
So it is just the two, and you've got an accelerator and a brake, and yeah, it's as straightforward as that.
Okay. Wait for that gentleman to move out of the way.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, this is exciting, isn't it, kids?
Yep.
Right, off we go.
I'm in whisper mode as well.
That's it. So as we go, and before we make it out onto the main road, I'll talk through a couple of the features that we'll have a look at as part of the drive. It can be found here on the touchscreen. So there are good ways of optimising range with electric cars, and some of them can be found here in the centre. So these are the things we'll try. We've got one pedal drive, so that's the car using its electric motor to save power that we've put through the car to build up speed. And as we use this feature, what happens is the electric motor essentially goes into reverse and acts as a generator, and that power then is put back into the car. Right, oh, sorry.
First thing you notice is how quiet it is.
It is extremely quiet, isn't it? Yeah. The route that we'll be taking will show the car on a wide variety of roads. So this first bit, the bit that I'll be driving for, is that a little bit more sort of in town and
Yes.
in the suburbs, and then we'll head out towards some nicer roads and a bit of motorway as well. So there's a lot of main controls on that touch screen. You've got physical buttons for things that are therefore easier to access and go to. Volume, for example, is a physical control in the centre, and there are shortcut buttons for operating certain functions of the screen on the steering wheel. So that again makes the controls easier to use. You can talk to the car as well. So one thing that I quite like with a car with physical buttons, is being able to adjust temperature without, by going to a dial. And that does work with this car. After we've selected temperature, you can adjust the dial, but you can also talk to it. So we're at 19.5 degrees at the minute. Set temperature to 20 degrees.
Setting temperature to 20 degrees.
There we are.
Can it do other things like turn radio on and things like that? As well?
Yes, there are indeed. Yeah, so again, the car's got smartphone integration, so you can connect your phone to the touchscreen, or mirror your phone's touchscreen, and that then allows you to use Siri. So you might have to remind me what the Android equivalent is called, but there are
Yes.
there are ways that you can use that again with the same shortcut button. Then there's maybe less need to use this all the time while going along.
Gotcha. Lovely.
We're just getting up to our changeover point now, so I'm going to be indicating off at the next turning, and we're heading off left. There's a nice sort of quiet spot to change over.
Who knows?